Hello students, welcome to science class. Today we are going to do the next topic of the chapter, our environment. The today's topic is food chain and the various trophic levels. In the previous lecture we discussed about the ecosystem and the environment. In ecosystem we saw that various organisms are interacting with each other at various biotic levels. What were the biotic levels? First was producers, then consumers, then decomposers. Right students? First were producers, second were consumers, and third were the decomposers. Now, what is food chain? The series or organisms taking part at various biotic levels. Right students? The organisms which are taking part at various biotic levels together form a food chain. We can take an example. Here are plants. Right? Plants are eaten by deer and deer is eaten by lion. It is a food chain. Suppose here are plants. They are eaten by grasshopper. Grasshoppers are eaten by frog. Frog is eaten by snake. Snake is eaten by eagle. So this is also a food chain where the various organisms are interacting with each other at various biotic levels. Now each step or level of the food chain forms a trophic level. Right students? Each step or level of the food chain forms a trophic level. How students they form a trophic level? Now we will discuss. Right students? Here are the producer which are at the first trophic levels. First, why they are at the first trophic level? Because they are producing the food. Only green plants can produce the food with the process of photosynthesis. Now, they are eaten by the primary consumers. What are primary consumers? They are herbivores. They form the second trophic level. They form the second trophic level, and herbivores are eaten by small carnivores. First of all, they are eaten by small animals, small carnivores. They form the third trophic level, and the small carnivores, small animals are eaten by big animals, big carnivores. They form the fourth trophic level. They form the fourth trophic level. Now students, what green plants do? They trap the energy from the sun, right students? And this energy is the source of energy in the whole world. It is this energy which is transferred at the every trophic level. From here energy will transfer to second level, from second to third, from third to fourth. Now how this energy is transferred? Because green plants take only 1% of the solar energy. They take 1% of the solar energy, and rest of the energy is diminished in the environment. Now the part of this total energy, from part of this total energy, 10% of the energy will go to the primary consumers. Students, always remember, from one trophic level, only 10% of the energy will be transferred to the next trophic level. This is also known as the 10% law of energy. This is known as the 10% law of energy. Only 10% of the energy will be transferred to the next level. Rest of the energy will be diminished into the environment. So this is known as the 10% law of energy, due to which you see I have drawn a pyramid in which I have drawn producers, then primary consumers, secondary and tertiary consumers. Students, you will see that space for producers is more than the tertiary consumers at the fourth level. Why is it so? We can take the example. Suppose I have 1000 joule of energy at the producer level, first level. Now 10% will, what is the 10% of this? 100 joule will go to the second level. From its 10%, 10 joule will go to the next level, and from this only 1 joule of energy will go to the last level. This is the reason that after that the level is not possible. The tropic levels are mainly 3 to 4 because the energy going from one level to another is at the reducing rate. Only 10% of energy is going there. So in the last, less energy will be remain. So these are the various tropic levels which together form a food chain. Now students, one thing more, that this energy will be always transferred from producer to consumers to secondary, then to tertiary consumers. Right students? We can also draw here. We can also draw here flow of energy. Flow of energy, energy chart, sunlight first. From sunlight, it will go to the producers. This is the energy flow chart. Right students? From producers, it will go to the primary consumers, then to the secondary consumers, then to the tertiary consumers. So students, from this chart you can see that energy is unidirectional, right? The energy from sunlight will go to the producers, but it cannot revert back. Right students, it cannot revert back. It is unidirectional. It will be in the one direction only. Second thing is that we often have seen that many chemicals, many pesticides enter into our body. How is it so? They also enter through these levels or food chain. You see, in soil we put lot of pesticides and chemicals for a better crop. These chemicals enter into the food, into the plants, into the producers. They then go one by one into primary consumer, then secondary, then tertiary consumer, and the human being is at the top of the energy level. So we get lots of chemicals because they are not biodegradable. They are accumulated in our food, they are accumulated in our body. This is known as biomagnification. This is also known as biomagnification. Biomagnification. So students, it is very much clear that what is food chain? When organisms take part and they interact with each other at various biotic levels, they together form food chain. Students, if there are a lot of food chains and they are interconnected with each other, they also form food web. Next is, what were the tropic levels? We discussed the producers, consumers, they all form the different tropic levels, and we also call them as energy levels because energy is being transferred from one level to another, but only 10% energy is transferred from one level to the other. So there cannot be more than 4 or 5 energy levels. Next we saw that the energy transferred is always unidirectional. It is always in the one direction. It cannot revert back from 4th level to the 1st level. This was all about the tropic levels and the food chain. Hope students, you must have understood. The next topic we will discuss in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.